Good morning, my name is Mark Harvey, and today I'm going to be talking about success in property investing. Now, the thing is, what's fire got to do with success anyway? Isn't your success fire, your burning desire to succeed at whatever it is, isn't it just like fire? Wouldn't you say? Wouldn't you say, Phil, that success is just like fire? Because look, isn't it, in the beginning, the most difficult part of succeeding in anything, think of this, succeeding of getting out of bed, succeeding of going to the gym or doing your workout, succeeding in getting your first deal, raising your first piece of finance to invest in your deal. Isn't the most difficult or the perceived difficult part starting? And with fire, starting the fire is probably the most difficult bit, right? You know, you got to make sure there's enough things to burn, like newspaper or something like that. And then you got to have some small sticks, kindle sticks, to catch fire quickly before you start to put bigger logs on it, like that. And, you know, these logs in here. Because if you try and chuck something too big on it too soon, then it doesn't work. It goes out. And then here's another thing. This is why, you know, success is like fire. Because, especially in property investing, I see it all the time. Isn't it true that once you got the fire started, then you're going to build it up and you're going to put some coal on it, some more wood. Then what seems to happen is the flames are gone. Or it doesn't seem like it's producing as much heat or as much success if fire is your success. So, just because you don't see it, does that mean it's not going to carry on burning? Does that mean it's not going to burst through into the beautiful flames and give off that massive heat? Is that what's going to happen? Because this is what it's like in property. So many people, just because they can't see the power of what it is that they're building, they quit. You know, they give up. They're not sure if the strategy they're using works, the area they're investing works, whether the deals work, whether the formulas are working, or whether anything is working. So this is my learnings, my advice to you. Yeah, look, success is like fire. So first thing you got to do is you got to start. You got to start your journey in success, whatever it may be. Because hey, look, when you're out of bed, isn't that the hardest part? Once you're out of bed, that's it. Then you're going to build on what you've created or what you're creating of your day. Isn't it true that, you know, it's the hardest bit of going to the gym? Really, you just got to go to the gym. You got to decide to go to the gym and make it happen. Yeah. So again, like property investing. Once you start to build your fire, you might put a load of stuff on it. So you might take a lot of action, find a lot of deals, put a lot of offers in. And then what starts to happen is it doesn't look like you're getting results because the flames are gone. Because once you pile a load of stuff on here, like if I pour all this coal on here and this coal bucket thing here, then what's going to happen is the fire's going to be covered so you can't see it anymore. But it's still burning, heat, power underneath. So this is like your property journey when you get the correct experience, when you get the correct training, when you know the correct strategies that are working for you based on who you are, how much time you have available. Then what happens is eventually it bursts through. Then you can't just leave it. You can't just leave your success. You can't just take some action, you know, one or two deals, one or two offers. You can't just do that. Yeah, what you got to do is you've actually got to keep building. You've got to keep putting your stuff on your fire to keep it burning. And the most important thing is you've got to put the right stuff on your fire. Can you imagine if I put water on this fire? No, I'm not sure that's going to help it burn too well. You know, petrol, yeah, maybe. Yeah, more wood, more coal, things that are going to produce heat, produce results in this field of, in this case, the fire is the success. But this is why fire is like success. Because success is not owned, people, it's leased. And rent is due every day. So you got to keep paying your rent, you got to keep building your fire if you want to continue with your success, if you want to continue building. Here's another thing about success. You know, hey look, this fire has nothing to do with another fire, right? Like this fire doesn't compare itself to someone else. This fire, does it? This flame don't look at some other flame and say, oh, look at this flame is much bigger and brighter than me. No, it doesn't. But that's what people do when it comes to success, especially in property. So they start looking at each other saying, oh, you know, look at this other person, they're doing better than me. Oh, it doesn't work for me. Or it's the other way around. They're doing better than someone else, so they don't reach their full potential because they're not pushing themselves because they think, well, I'm doing better than that other person. This is like this. Yeah, the fire doesn't compare itself to the other piece of fire. Just make sure that it can burn itself and build itself. So here's the thing. What then happens when you put flames or fires together? Yes, it can burn brighter. That's what joint venturing is all about. That's what working with people, that's what everybody in the real life tribe understands of working together. It doesn't necessarily mean you have to be in business, but just working together, supporting each other. You think, if there's this one fire burning, there's another fire, it joins together, it's going to be more powerful? Yeah, absolutely. Do you think it can share resources, knowledge, and produce more heat? Yes, absolutely. That's why you got to get yourself in a powerful environment. So look, this is why fire is just like success. So you better learn from fire. Merlin, you know who Merlin is? Yeah, he's awesome. Yeah, British guy as well. Can you believe that? Hey, listen, some good things come out of Britain. So here's the thing. He said that all you need to know or learn, you can learn from nature. And as far as I see it, in my opinion, fire is nature, and I'm learning a lot from fire. So what are you going to learn today? What are you going to actually do today? Are you going to actually build your success? Are you going to put more stuff on your fire and stop worrying about whether you can see the flames or not? Because if you keep going and you build it right, you get the right people around you, you get in the right environments, you raise your energy and you vibrate properly, then don't worry, the flames will burst through just like this baby. And above all, you got to remember one thing. You got to do the right thing for the right reasons, because that's the only way you're going to discover your true potential.